ESP Jupiter, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Move aside baseball. Football season is underway, 1 week out from the NFL, and week one starts today.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
The man your man could smell.
Theo Dorsey is theoretically speaking.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
Streaming live on YouTube.
You're gonna break up with me because of what I do on the radio?
Here's Theo Dorsey.
Good people. It is your boy Theo Dorsey. We are back at it again from the Evan Cohen Studios in downtown West Palm Beach in City Place. It is August the 28th? The new monitor is blocking my date. C-Cat's on the other side of the glass on the ones and twos. What's today?
It's 28th.
28th.
It's on your show sheet.
It's on my show sheet.
I update that for you.
Is it? Did you?
I take time out of my day to turn the 27 into a 28 as far as the date goes.
Wow. Every day you do this.
Yeah.
Do you do it on the weekend as well when we don't have shows?
You know, just to get in the habit of it.
Right. Just that's one part of his morning routine. He does his 25 push-ups. He reads 15 minutes out of 48 Laws of Power. And then C-Cat changes the date on the show sheet.
It's easier to remember to do something every day than 5 out of the 7 days a week. Isn't that a weird, awkward percentage?
Yeah.
Just do it every day.
Just do it every day. If you're going to do something, especially on work days, do it on the weekend as well. Your mind, your body will be conditioned to it. You'll be better at it. C-Cat, do you iron or steam your Hawaiian shirts that you wear every day on the show here?
I do neither of the two.
Neither. So just be out here.
I just be out there, and I hope to be home when my dryer's done.
Okay.
So then I immediately hang them up. But I'm riding solo for the current time, so it sat in the dryer overnight.
When you say that, you're saying it's because your girlfriend is out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So So
you got to figure out these things on your own.
Yeah, this sat in the dryer for a little bit. Why? Why do you ask?
No, I didn't. No, I'm not. Oh no, you're not wrinkly today. I was thinking about your morning routine, and some people wait until the morning of to iron or steam their shirts. No, you look good. It's great.
I don't own an iron or a steam.
Yeah, a steamer.
I don't steam and I don't iron.
Okay. So what do you do if something's wrinkly? You just throw it back in the dryer.
I throw it in the dryer with 3 ice cubes and I spray it down with like fabric smell good stuff. And it does the trick. You moisten it a little bit with those spraying products.
Yeah.
And the ice cube, I don't know what it does. I think it just humidifies the dryer a little bit.
I think it's just for effect.
It kind of, I think it works.
I think it's just for effect. People like to throw a little ice in there. Throw a little ice. Do you throw dry ice in there or just regular ice out of the freezer?
What do you think? I have dry ice at my disposal?
Yeah, if this is your ironing process, you don't have an iron, maybe you do.
No. I throw ice cubes from the freezer.
I don't know if that's, I'm not saying this out of like actual intelligence. I'm saying this as an innocent bystander. I doubt that ice is doing anything, but I'm glad that if it works for you, it works for me, you know? I'm just telling you.
No, I'm just telling you. I'm the one who does this every time.
Well, you don't know. Have you tried it without the ice?
Yes, and it doesn't work that well.
That well. It could be a placebo effect.
Not
you just
true.
like the process of taking the ice out of the freezer, putting it in the dryer. You think you're doing something.
Ice in. I'm Googling this to
Google.
make sure I'm not crazy.
Go ahead and Google it. While you Google it, I get the privilege of telling you, the good people that are with us on Theoretically Speaking, that it is time. We are here. Week one of college football starts actually today. We got top 25 action in the great sunshine state of Florida. Boise State at USF in Tampa, Florida, out there on the West Coast.
Man, I used to watch Boise State games like every week because they would be in these weird primetime slots because the rumor was getting out about how good future 6th overall pick Ashton Jeanty was and how fun it was to watch another dominant running back from another era playing in 2024. Now I won't roll out of bed for Boise State.
Well, today's it's the only game, really.
It's the only top 25 team playing.
I'm curious on your behalf. Do you, like me, feel like the AP top 25 did a little, little massaging of numbers and a little bit of help? Oh, we need a top 25 game on that Thursday night kickoff.
Yeah, like on the ESPN app, you can sort, just show me the top 25 games.
Yeah.
And now you have a game tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday.
So this benefits the media.
Mm-hmm.
Who votes? Who votes on the AP poll, which does not matter past week 10 of the college football season?
Okay.
Who benefits from it? The media.
No.
I'm within. I am telling you from within the walls that I have just a bit of an inclination that it is very convenient that Boise State is number 25.
I don't know because they're totaling all of these votes together.
I know.
Do you think there's a group chat with every single AP voter who's like, all right, what's the slate look like?
I just want to see the number. Just like how people tried to get at my guy David Stern talking about frozen envelopes. Just like how Dwight Howard apparently said that Stern asked him, hey, where you want to play? Do you want to be Sunny or? And then the Magic win the draft lottery. All I'm saying is it is very, and I'm happy about it, but it's very convenient that Boise State is right at number 25 to give us a top 25 matchup in the Sunshine State tonight. We will debut the Sunshine State standings today, and we'll see where South Florida lands. Because if they get a win over a top 25 team, CCAT, week one, Byron Brown, who popped out in the Boca Bowl a couple of years ago, they get a win against a top 25 team. That does something.
They are road underdogs by 5.5 points.
The home dogs.
I said home.
Okay. You didn't.
I said home underdogs.
You said road.
No.
All right, we're going to go back and play that.
I'll do it right now.
We'll go back and play that. Go find that.
Buy some time,
I'll
Theo.
buy some time. You go back and play that. I don't know if anybody is that locked in on Boise State football, especially now that Genty is gone. But apparently, top 25 team in the nation. USF, I like their quarterback. I like the speed that they have. It should be a good showing. That kicks off at 5:30. So during Russo and Rizzo, we'll actually have some action going on tonight. Moving forward, we are a week out from the NFL's kickoff to their season, and I do believe this is the time where people start to get we've been doing so much prediction. We've been doing so many different reflecting and putting in future bets and all of this that the takes have been running wild. People have been saying things that sometimes it's like if everybody's already said it, then it feels boring to utter it out of your mouth as well. So people get more and more ridiculous with their bold and outlandish takes the closer you get to actual kickoff. So we're going to play that in a second, though, CCAT, but I want to introduce to people what I want from them today. The good people that kick it with us on every single day, except for the weekends, here on Theoretically Speaking. I want to know what your football take is that sounds crazy, but it isn't. Sounds crazy. Sounds insane. You even don't want to say it out loud, but when you think about it, based on all the research you've been doing this offseason, based on the summer, you're watching preseason games. You've been watching college football teams' camp videos. You've been listening to press conferences from Mike Norvell. You're up on the Seminoles. I want to hear your football takes for this season that sound crazy, but they are not. Before we get to why I'm ushering this in, because our guy Mike Tannenbaum dropped the Mike Tannenbaum, did so on, I believe, First Take with Stephen A. Smith. Got him all up in his, got his panties all up in a bunch. But I think Mike T was lockstep with something I'm believing. I want to let's play back to see if I was right or CCAT was right about what he said about Boise State USF. A couple of years ago, they get a win against a top 25 team. That does something.
They are road underdogs by 5.5.
It's almost as if one of us said it and the other one heard it. I don't understand. Like, why would you refute?
Well, because I said it. I feel like I would know more about what I said because it came from my mouth than you would know.
No, that's not how it works, because when you're talking, you're not necessarily listening, and I heard it. It happens all the time.
All right, public apology season. I'm sorry for refuting your correction.
Thank you. And I was only trying to help. I wasn't even trying to just call you out for being inherently wrong. I just was trying to help because there might have been.
I emphasized it because that is notable. People like betting on home underdogs.
Yes.
You know what? It's the preseason for us too. How about that?
It absolutely is. Did we ever, before we move forward as well, we had a meeting. We had a station-wide meeting to try and finally come to a conclusion on what our punchline picks payoff would be. Punchline picks is when, theoretically speaking, and Russo and Rizzo pick football games against the spread for the weekend. We do it all season long. The winning team, they get to celebrate. The losing team gets a punishment. Last year, our punishment was stand-up comedy. We absolutely killed it. This year, we're not going to lose. But, CCAT, I'm curious, I had to tune out at the end of our meeting because I was at the Else for Autism.
When we needed you the most.
Dang it.
Because we said, all right, Theo, what is your idea? Because I presented mine.
Okay.
I wanted the losers have to wrestle an alligator.
Nice. I like it.
Mike Rizzo wanted the losers to have to pay for the winner's steak dinner. And Colin Russo wanted the losers to have to go to the farmer's market and be street performers for the day.
Okay, so
those are the three ideas up. And I said, all right, now, Theo, what's yours? And I look at Theo, doesn't have his camera on this Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting, still muted, and he just never showed up. So we never got Theo's idea.
Yeah.
So Theo never had a say in what the punishment should or shouldn't be.
Well, that's because I'm fine with any punishment because I'm not going to be doing it anyways. But then also I would like to see Russo and Rizzo actually do something that takes a little bit more than $150 out of their wallets. Like steak dinner, like that's such a corporate proposition. That's like what like if Mike T. Like that's boring. It's like if Mike T was making a bet with like Evan, then they would do a steak dinner. We're not boring.
No, not boring at all. We're entertainers.
We're too young to be doing steak dinner bets against each other. Where did Mike Rizzo get this? Can we get him in here?
I don't think
we don't need to. We don't need to right now.
Good.
We don't need to. But no, where did he get that from? Did he get it? Oh, I know where he got it from.
Well, because he doesn't want to do a punishment. That's where it came down to. But that didn't win. That is not what the punishment
so that got ruled
for the
out.
loser team.
Ruled out.
Thankfully, it's a non-issue.
Yeah.
And we don't have to walk down that path again.
I'll buy you a steak dinner. Like,
what would have been your proposal for a punishment for the loser of our against the spread competition? Did you have one ready or no? Are you just going to spike down and raise up the ones that you like and hate?
That's what I was planning on doing. I didn't come prepared with an actual proposal. I thought we were going to get punched in the gut by Dean Thomas. Apparently, not only was Mike afraid of it, but management came down on us on that.
What would your opinion be on alligator wrestling if that was the punishment?
I would do it. I would not like it, but I would do it.
Right. And there's legal ways, children do it.
Yeah.
Unsupervised people can pay to alligator wrestle.
I would only do it because, to say that I lived in Florida, there's certain things that people ask you about Florida all the time when you tell them that you live there. Now, I'm from Houston, Texas. I've been not all over the world, but mostly the Southeast. Lived in Georgia, lived in North Carolina, lived in the D.C. area, lived in Virginia, from Houston. People oftentimes ask me, now that I've been living in Florida now for 5 years, going on 5 years, have I ever had an encounter with an alligator? How cool would it be able to be for me for the next 30, 40, 50, 70 years of my life to be able to tell people not only did I have an encounter, I took them down.
Thank you. I'm glad that you loved that idea as much as I did. And that got spiked down. We can't do that.
What the hell? So we're doing a street performance.
Yep. We are going to be on a street corner in West Palm Beach during the farmer's market trying to earn tips for a predetermined amount of time. And we don't know what our act's going to be. If you do lose.
We can make our own act, right? If we lose.
No. There's an element of picking it out of a hat. Maybe the fans will decide what we do.
But I would if we're trying to raise money, shouldn't I pick an act that I'm good at so that we can actually raise money?
Maybe, yeah, that's a good point. But it's also still supposed to be a punishment.
Yeah.
But being there in general, see, this is the problem, Theo. We would have loved to have your voice in the meeting, but you just disappeared.
Well, I was at the Else for Autism building. I was listening to Ernie Els speak about the wonders of the new groundbreaking that we're doing out there in Jupiter. They have a new facility that they are building, a recreation center for people with autism to be able to go out and enjoy and swim and play sports and be active and be able to develop some of these life skills that they would love to work on. The Els for Autism Center, by the way, been making waves. 10 years now. They're celebrating a decade in the game. So pardon me for, you're a golf guy. You like Ernie Els.
Yeah.
Pardon me for wanting to spend a little time with Ernie and not having enough time for C-Cat and the boys.
Consider yourself pardoned, but you relinquished your say in the meeting. So
it's going to be a undisclosed act that we have to perform during the farmer's market next spring.
Right. It'll probably be still in the winter, so there's a lot of foot traffic. After the football season, we'll get a permit.
Yeah.
We will be there and encourage people to come on by and see the losers of the competition perform.
I would want to ride a unicycle.
Yeah?
I don't know how.
I would do fake electric violin performance.
Ooh, what about miming?
That's going to be an option.
Miming. We put on the full outfit. I don't know if that's cultural appropriation.
Of the French?
Yeah.
No, that's okay. We're okay.
Well,
that was Colin Russo's favorite option of what to do on the street corner.
People like those guys.
Yeah, they're goofy.
Yeah, and then you get to dress up, and then you like mess with people. You got to get good at it though. These are trained professionals. People go to school and take classes for this.
Yes.
So I would want to like at least get a couple lessons before we do it.
Yeah.
But we're not doing it. It's gonna be them.
True. I really wish. I think I'm going to go alligator wrestle myself.
Yeah, just go do it.
Not even record it. Just tell everyone about it.
You've already dove with sharks. You've been known to just try and go and do adventurous things. The reason why we do the Punchline Picks punishment was stand-up comedy was because it was something you wanted to do. So here you are again pitching a punishment. Are you just as cowardice? You might be right up there with Mike Rizzo.
What's something that I wouldn't?
You don't pick something you don't want to do.
It's tough. Throw stuff at me and I'll immediately give you the gut reaction. Oh, I wouldn't want to do that.
Okay. Ride a horse at 50 miles per hour.
That sounds fun.
Okay. Let's say, I saw this one thing, this fantasy football punishment. You get into a cage with just your underwear on, and then everybody gets to just pour things on you, just nasty things. Like,
that would suck, but I would not object to that and be afraid of that.
Okay. I wouldn't do it.
Really? You wouldn't want to be doused in maple syrup and kitty litter?
No.
That would be the first two things I bring. That was the first thing that came to mind. Oh, getting kitty litter stuck in your fingernails.
I've never even experienced kitty litter in person, so I don't even know what that would be like.
You've been in the same room with kitty litter, have you not?
I have, but I don't know what it would be. I've never touched it. I don't know if is it annoying when it gets in your finger? I don't know.
No, I'm imagining.
You know what is annoying?
What?
When people they listen to a well thought out, curated football take that you have ahead of the season. Maybe you're pushing the boundaries of what people are comfortable with. Maybe you're being a little adventurous with your prediction. Maybe you're going against the grain and you could be right. What's annoying is when people try to automatically shoot it down because they don't like it. That happened to a friend of Theoretically Speaking. That happened to a weekly guest of Theoretically Speaking. In fact, it happened to the man, the myth, the legend, Mike Tannenbaum on First Take this week. Take a listen to his take that was immediately shot down by a guy who I used to consider to be open-minded.
Cam Ward, the first pick overall, Molly, is going to lead the Tennessee Titans to the AFC South Division champion, and he will be
lost your damn mind this year.
Right now. Not
You're insane.
Are you kidding?
That's ridiculous.
Cut it. What? Stephen A. Smith. By the way, First Take today was at Norfolk State University.
Okay.
Norfolk State University has an infamous rivalry within the state's lines, the Commonwealth of Virginia, called Battle of the Bay. You want to know what school's on the other side and usually the winning side of the Battle of the Bay?
Your alma mater, Howard University.
I always click. My fingers are too big, so I'm always clicking buttons I shouldn't.
Oh, it's Hampton University. When I think HU, I think Howard, the big buffalo, right?
Something. I don't know what they are.
Bison, probably.
Maybe. But they're not the Pirates.
Was Mike Vick on the desk at all? Because
Mike Vick pulled up, yeah.
Good.
Mike Vick pulled up. Hampton legend, 7'5" legend. And, so big shout to First Take, doing the HBCU tour, stopping by Norfolk State. Cam Newton was there. It was a big party, big celebration.
And Mike T nearly dampened the mood by his take of saying that Cam Ward and the Titans.
Play it again. This is Mike T, a very well thought out take, and one that I am aligned with, delivering a prediction on the Titans season.
Cam Ward, the first pick overall, Molly, is going to lead the Tennessee Titans to the AFC South Division champion, and he will be
lost your damn mind this year.
Right now. Not
you're insane.
Are you kidding?
That's ridiculous.
Why is Stephen A. acting like it's such an incredulous concept?
It's not like it's the AFC North, the even AFC East.
I don't understand. So last year obviously was an outlier when Jaden Daniels carried the Washington Commanders all the way to the NFC Championship game. 12-win team. They beat the Lions. They beat the Buccaneers in the playoffs en route to that NFC Championship game before they got shellacked by the Eagles. Jaden Daniels unequivocally had the single greatest rookie season in the history of quarterbacks in the NFL. It's undeniable. Mike T didn't say Cam Ward would lead the Titans to the AFC title game. All right, how about the year before? Because, by the way, Jaden Daniels didn't even win the division, but that's because the Eagles were in it. The year before, C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans. He walks in there with a new head coach in D'Amico Ryans, a team that previously was so bad that they didn't trade into the number 2 pick. No, they earned the number 2 pick with how poor they played on the field. In fact, they should have been the number 1 pick, but Lovie Smith had other plans. That Texans team drafts C.J. Stroud, drafts Will Anderson, brings in a couple veterans, and boom. Not only do they make the playoffs, they get a playoff win over the Cleveland Browns against Joe Flacco in a game in which it was more of a defensive showing that really got it going, but C.J. Stroud was still good in. And in his rookie season, the Texans win the division, and the Texans also win a playoff game. Did Mike Tannenbaum say that Cam Ward, and the Titans would win a playoff game?
No.
See, because even to me, that would be ridiculous to suggest in the AFC. Mike T said that the Titans can win the AFC South this year. Mike T predicted that Tennessee, a team that has the makings, has the good offensive line, a head coach who has shown that he can be a great play caller and table setter for a young quarterback. He did it with Joe Burrow in Cincinnati. Talk about Brian Callahan. They got Tony Pollard, a proven running back. They got Calvin Ridley, a proven wide receiver number 1. A defense that had a pretty decent year last year and can get better. Got a good corner or two. Got a good defensive line. Like, the Titans aren't the bottom of the barrel. They had bottom of the barrel quarterback play last year. Literally the worst when you run the numbers and look at the analytics up against average quarterback play in the NFL. They had the worst. Will Levis, Mason Rudolph. It didn't get any worse than what Tennessee had. Now they're bringing in an unknown commodity to the NFL sphere. Now they're bringing in Cam Ward, who can maybe have a Cam Newton type impact with the Titans in year 1 based on the way that he's led them through camp, both rookie camp, mini camp, and training camp. He's earned the starting job. He also was just named a captain for the Tennessee Titans. He earned the respect of his team, his coaching staff, and he is beloved by that Tennessee Titans fan base. I get it. It feels a little bit ahead of the gun to call the Titans a team that can win the AFC South, but the AFC South is not a world beater division. The AFC South has been won back-to-back years by a Texans team that is young, that came out of nowhere, a Texans team that also has shown itself to be very beatable, to make its own mistakes, and let's not forget a Houston team that has on their offensive line with C.J. Stroud, which was a problem last year, 5 new starters in each position, 5 guys that have to learn how to block well with each other. They have to learn protections with C.J. Stroud, who's now getting new responsibilities this year. Plus, Houston has a new offensive coordinator this year as well. Tank Dell is injured. You got 2 rookie receivers that are going to have to play a pivotal role. There are a lot of holes at the top of the AFC South between the Texans and quote-unquote the Jaguars, if you assume them right there. There are a lot of reasons to be optimistic, though, about the Titans' ability to be that shockwave of a team, to be the team that nobody saw coming, but we should have looked more into because they have the number 1 overall pick and they have a new way of going and a new way of doing things because they have the presence of Cam Ward. He turned things around in Coral Gables last year in a way in which people didn't think he could. He can do the same thing for Tennessee this year, and it is not crazy to predict the Tennessee Titans to win the AFC South. In fact, it might be prophetic. Big shout to my guy, Mike T. Do you, like Mike Tannenbaum and myself, have a football take that sounds crazy, but when you think about it, it really isn't?
It's like the hear me out.
Yeah.
This is your hear me out take.
Hear me out. This is your hear me out football take, and let's keep it to football, please. Don't be hear me out and then talking about Jalen Hurts or something, and I'm starting to think you're going somewhere else with it. Hear me out football take. It sounds crazy, but it ain't. But it ain't. Hit us up on the Baptist Health Hotline, good people. 888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. A football take that sounds crazy but isn't. A hear me out football take for this season. Mine is that Cam Ward and the Titans will win the AFC South. The competition, it just doesn't threaten me.
And I want our callers and our commenters to lead with the take and then hear me out.
Hear me out.
With your evidence to back it up.
Yes. Hear me out. Well, you got to lead with "Hear me out" and then give your take and then give some evidence afterwards when we.
No, because I think your initial thing is like the Patriots are going to win the AFC East. Then everyone goes, whoa, what?
Oh, then it's
Hear
like,
me
hear
out.
me out.
Hear me out.
Hear me out. That's
Or
what
you-
Mike T should have said on First Take.
Yes. That's how you diffuse the situation and then dominate in the courtroom.
888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. That's the Baptist Health hotline. While CCAT is prepping you to dominate in the courtroom, Baptist Health, they dominate in the medical rooms. Patient room. I don't know what you would call it, but I do know this. Welcome to pro-level orthopedic care at Baptist Health. From sports injuries to everyday aches, our expert team delivers the same advanced care trusted by the pros. Get back to the life and the activities you love and learn more at baptisthealth.net/ortho. 888-760-3776. Hear me out. The Titans have a route to an AFC division title, and it starts with number one. It starts with the heir to Air McNair in Cam Ward. I love everything they have coming out of the Titans camp these days, and I can't wait to see them kick off the season. We are 1 week out from the kickoff of the NFL season, though. One week from now, tonight, we're going to see Cowboys-Eagles, CCAT.
I'm so happy.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. I think that this is one of the best feelings of sports is when everything's in front of you.
Oh, my gosh.
You are right now, today, and tomorrow, because you know what? It's okay if I miss the Boise State-South Florida game.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
But on Friday, you have the complete, true NFL slate ahead of you.
It's over with.
You have the complete, true college football slate ahead of you. You only have so many years in your life. You only have so many football Fridays to anticipate the football weekend that will be. And you have one of those instances right here today, right here tomorrow. Enjoy it. That's why Thursday's the best day of the week.
It is.
Because you have Friday ahead of you. You can look forward to Friday. It's okay if your Thursday stinks because you've got Friday to look forward to tomorrow.
Yes.
It's okay if you're kind of bored right now because you have the entire football season ahead of you.
Anticipation. Ain't nothing like it. In the YouTube chat right here, Brian says, hear me out. More wedding planning time for Travis and the Chiefs because the Chiefs missed the playoffs.
Hear me out. Missed the playoffs.
Missed the playoffs is crazy. Now
If the Chiefs miss the playoffs, what will you do, Theo?
I don't know. I can't think of. I'll cry. I can't think of a punishment. I mean, it's not going to happen.
Would you go babyface?
There's always one route to a team just missing the playoffs when they shouldn't, and that's just quarterback injury, though.
True. But
Even though the Chiefs they feel a little insulated from that as well.
Yeah, but now the division's a little bit better.
You know what their backup is?
I forgot.
Gardner Minshew.
Whoa.
And Bailey Zappi as well. Oh, did Zappi make the cuts? But that's the thing is, like, if you're going to have Gardner, the Chiefs are generally, they keep a solid backup. And Gardner Minshew, Chad Henne, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are guys that can come in spots and win you games. And that is a very elite defense. Sandy Reed we're talking about. I don't even know if a Mahomes injury would remove the Chiefs from the playoffs. They just might lose. That might be the one route to them losing the division title finally. So, I don't know.
All right.
You look, Gardner, now you're starting to think about it. You're like, damn, that's a top 5 backup quarterback.
Ooh, we'd have to run through the list. But yeah, I guess name
Not
value.
Well, not even just name value, production-wise. Like, he has shown he's like the new age Ryan Fitzpatrick, you know?
Yeah, he can, captain the ship for a little bit until the real captain gets back in the saddle.
Yeah, like, I can't think of too many NFL quarterbacks I would rather have as a backup than Gardner Minshew. He's beloved by the fan base. He has shown competence when he does step in and play games. He's not afraid of the moment. Like, Gardner Minshew is a perfect back. I didn't realize he was 29 years old.
And maybe, just maybe, above all else, he's pretty darn cool.
He is pretty cool.
You know what else is cool?
No. Do tell me.
Your house is cool.
My house
in a
is.
literal sense because the temperature never creeps higher than what you want it to be.
Eesh. Gardner Minshew 17 and 29 as a starter, but he's played on some bad teams. Yeah, that's right. My house is cool. My house can be frigid if I want it to be, and that's when it becomes blanket time. lots of blankets around the house. That's because we keep it cool with EDS air conditioning and plumbing. Got a question for you. Is your air flowing properly in your home? If you just said no out loud, like audibly, first off, you didn't have to. But secondly, EDS is yes.
You were trying to ignore it, but Theo's not going to let you ignore that problem.
Yeah.
I'll get to it tomorrow.
Yeah, they're saying it in their head.
Mm-hmm.
How about this question? How about this one? Is there a room in your home that is hotter than others?
That's the worst. If you answered yes to that, well, the website's simple.
EDS is yes. EDSisyes.com. But it's not just air conditioning, it's also plumbing. Do you have trouble getting hot water when you need it? I see you. Nope, don't try to. Somebody just tried to turn the radio down. Nope. I'm
trying to get entertained here.
No,
I don't want to be
know.
reminded of the problems of my house.
I'm trying to help. I got the solution. I'm not going to provide reminders of problems without also offering up a solution. EDSisyes.com. And I know what you're thinking now. Well, Theo, can I afford it? If I can afford it, I guarantee you will be able to make room in your budget for it as well. And this is the best part. EDS is now offering 0% interest financing for 60 months to qualified customers. That could be you. But see, Kat, how would they know?
Well, they're listening, theoretically speaking.
Right? Next.
You probably go to the website.
EDSisyes.com. It's that simple. They've been doing this since 2006 in the area. They are trained experts, great customer service, the best of the best. EDSisyes.com. Go check them out. On the other side, we get to the get around. Deion Sanders making sense when it comes to dollars and cents. You got to love it. It's Theoretically Speaking on ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath, proudly representing the residents of South Florida since 1985, and proud supporter of Inter Miami on ESPN West Palm. Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath has attorneys across South Florida ready to fight for your rights. They've recovered billions for their clients, and you won't pay anything unless you win your case. If you have been injured, call the attorneys at Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath, 561-867-4117, or online at foryourrights.com. Main office in West Palm Beach.
A resort destination beyond compare, yet conveniently close to home. The Breakers Palm Beach offers everything you desire with the service you deserve in a breathtaking oceanfront setting. Immerse yourself in unparalleled seaside glamour and enjoy all the Breakers has to offer as you create lasting memories with those who matter most. The best part, you don't have to travel far to feel worlds away. Visit thebreakers.com or call 1-800-BREAKERS today.
Mas Plus by Messi is hydration plus more. A beverage like no other, made to give everyone an extra boost of positivity and inspiration every day. Created by Lil Messi, Mas Plus delivers a balanced blend of electrolytes with natural flavors, no artificial sweeteners or colors, no caffeine, and only 1 gram of cane sugar, plus vitamins with no compromise on quality ingredients. Floridians can purchase Mas Plus by Messi at key retailers across Florida or online at masbymessi.com.
It's the summer clearance event at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, and they need to sell 250 new Kias by month's end. This week you can see the savings because the factory invoices right on the windshield of every car in the showroom. Get up to $11,000 off MSRP. New Tellurides from $38,998 and lease the 2025 Kia K4 for just $199 a month with $34.99 due at signing. Plus, get 0% financing and up to $6,000 over KBB value for your trade. Open daily at 7:30 a.m. with no hidden fees and no surprises. Visit GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com today. We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
With approval to KFA, stock number SG005991, MSRP $45,235, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax tag and $999 admin fee. Discount includes all Kia factory rebates to dealer. Negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine. Expires 9/15/25.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Summer's winding down, and we know you want to enjoy what's left of it. But before you celebrate this Labor Day weekend, plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. celebrate responsibly, and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Okay, we have to talk about the new ESPN app. The most live sports, the best championship moments, and so much more. Monday Night Football, college football, NBA, WNBA, NHL, NWSL, college football, volleyball, softball, gymnastics, lacrosse, and the list goes on and on. Plus, shows like SportsCenter with SVP, First Take with Stephen A., College Game Day, and the entire 30 for 30 library. It's all of ESPN, all in one place. Sign up now.
This football season, make Hurricane Grill and Wings your game day getaway. Sip on handcrafted cocktails like our Millionaire Margarita or enjoy an ice-cold Bud Light. Game day drink specials are here all season. Visit hurricanewings.com to find a location near you.
God knows. I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need all my babies.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios, Theo Dorsey is theoretically speaking. Streaming live on YouTube, here's Theo Dorsey.
You know, the beauty of now me entering this new space of being in all of these dynasty fantasy football leagues, where the leagues that you keep a bunch of players every single year, is you're always in the middle of like trade negotiations and stuff. Like, it's always happening. The curse of being in like 4 dynasty fantasy football leagues now is that you're always in the middle of trade negotiations. People always texting about some crap. People trying to lowball you on like Travion Henderson looks great. I don't want to send them off for freaking, who did I get offered recently? It's bad. Pacheco and stuff. I'm like, man, I know I'm getting into the weeds and stuff, but golly, man, leave me alone.
How do you keep track of what players are on which team and what positions you need in which league?
I'm pretty familiar with the teams at this point. It's only 4 of them. It's 4 teams.
4 is a lot.
But also, you know how, like, what's the most amount of fantasy football leagues you've done in 1 year?
3.
And generally speaking, when you do multiple leagues in 1 year, sure, the top end of your roster looks different because you only can get what falls to you on the board when you're drafting. But generally speaking, the bottom half of your roster start to kind of line up and look the same. Because you're taking you're throwing darts at these players who you like a little bit more than other guys, and you're generally going to end up with the same guys. So there's continuity amongst my rosters for sure. There's also continuity between the community in West Palm Beach and the great things that happen within Bob Carter's Actors Rep. And we want those things to continue to happen because for more than 40 years, Actors Rep has been a creative home for bold storytelling, transformative arts education, and local talent in West Palm Beach. Now this beloved nonprofit theater is in urgent need of your help. Theater. Did I say theater right this time?
Yeah.
Y'all don't like how I say theater. We're raising $40,000 to keep the stage alive at Bob Carter's Actors Rep, and every single dollar counts. So donate today. Go to GoFundMe.com/SaveActorsRep and help us keep the curtain rising for generations to come. Let's keep the arts alive together. Let's also keep the wheels a churning on the Safebound Get Around.
The Safebound Get Around is brought to you by Safebound Moving and Storage, South Florida's most trusted moving company. You're safe with Safebound.
Safebound Get Around, that's the way we hit the hottest topics all across the globe, city to city, place to place. By the way, I saw the glowing news. Travis Hunter's going to be playing in week 1. No injury concerns. Also, got a baby boy on the way. Or already delivered. I can't tell by the post I've been seeing. Like, there's an ultrasound, but then somebody says he's a father already. I don't know how it works. Yeah. But congrats to Travis Hunter.
Next stop, we are going to Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, speaking of Travis Hunter, he has this jersey hanging out there. Is that why we're there?
We're not there for that.
Okay.
That's unfortunately not why we're there.
Oh.
We are fortunately there because of a hilarious moment of Coach Prime behind the mic. Good things happen when you put a microphone in front of Deion Sanders in our business because he says something funny, controversial, or sometimes a little bit dumb. We don't need a salary cap in college football, Deion. You would be against that if you were a college football athlete or your sons were still college football athletes. Well, Deion Sanders was asked about something that took him by surprise when he took this Colorado football job. I bet you won't be able to guess what he answers. Take a listen.
Is there anything about Folsom, about this stadium that surprised you, that you didn't expect?
Yeah.
The smell of weed in the second quarter, it surprised the heck out of me. Like every game, I'm like, dang, like it seems like it's like a light up quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like, so is this the quarter that y'all chose? Like, I'm serious, it's a TV timeout, it never fails, and I'm like, wow, what's going on? Because I've never been high a day in my life, so that's kind of new to me.
That's new to him. You know where he took a job in Colorado,
right? Like,
isn't that like the weed capital of the world?
It's seemingly so. I think they were one of the first states to legalize weed, like back in 2011, 2012-ish. The thing about Colorado, though, is I would assume if you're Deion Sanders, that's not the only place you've been inundated with this smell of weed smoke. Like, that is almost like second nature to the area. People take trips to Colorado just so they can embrace the gas. And I'm just like, if you're Coach Prime, I get it. You probably don't expect it to happen at your games. Now that he said this on wax, by the way, like, if it wasn't a tradition before, you just created one.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They might use like the Jumbotron.
Yeah.
Put your twos up.
Right.
And then instead of your two fingers holding something you're smoking.
Yes. I mean, how do you not, if you are on the campus at Boulder, how do you not create this into a tradition? Even if just before, it might have just been a happenstance. People who smoke weed tend to show up places late, tend to be a little lethargic. They might be just arriving in the second quarter. And that's you know what I'm saying?
I see. It was not someone began to smoke in the second quarter. It's that the people who smoke showed up in the second
just
quarter.
Pulled up. That's the other thing about people. People will smoke and not realize that they still have that heavy stench of weed on them. And then they walk into places and they hit you like a ton of bricks.
It's
Just a big
worst. I don't smoke. I hate when people smoke around me.
Yeah.
I don't care if it is in the most obvious smoking situation, like at a concert or like when you're at a festival.
I was about to say, what are the obvious smoking?
Well, that's when you're going to expect it. If you're outside at a concert or maybe an artist that would maybe have songs about smoking.
Or at a Colorado game in the second quarter.
Exactly. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. What do you tell people to put it out?
No.
What do you do then?
I stew. I go, oh, damn.
Just get a little second hand?
Knock it off. I mutter under my breath. I sometimes give a loud cough.
Ah.
I need to bring a fake, what's the thing that people have asthma?
An inhaler.
Yeah. I need to puff a fake inhaler. Maybe that'll get them to stop.
Yeah. It's kind of... tough because in those scenarios, especially like a concert, you could be right next to somebody that's blowing it down.
Oh my gosh.
I honestly though, I can deal with weed smoke way better than cigarette smoke. Cigarette smoke, I literally do start coughing. Like I feel almost allergic to it. It kills me.
See, cigarette smoke doesn't kill me that much because I have the Pavlovian reaction like I'm in a casino.
Okay.
That's what it reminds me of. So I don't hate it that much because I just deal with it. If you're playing table games for a long amount of time, you become a little bit just used to it.
That smell, it makes me nauseous. I can't deal with cigarette smoke. It literally is the worst. But that's, hookah smoke, I don't like necessarily being inundated with that either. Ban hookahs.
Whoa.
Yeah, I said it.
Next stop.
Who's going to stop me?
You know what's worse than that? Have you ever been to a kava bar?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But that's like hookah almost. Huh?
Yeah.
Cigar lounges I can do.
It wasn't a kava bar, it's this place in Orlando. And for some reason the bartender served up this kava creation to the person to my right. I felt like I was back to being maybe 11 years old when they do the incense in church. I hate that smell too. It just clouds up my nose and it makes my eyes water.
Yeah, it's so strong.
It is so strong. Not a fan of incense either in general, as you can tell.
All right, we're gonna make a running list of things that you're not a fan of.
Next stop.
Salad bars.
Oh, maybe this could be your punishment for Punchline Picks. You go to a kava bar and just light up incense and people smoke weed around you.
No, a good punishment would to make me watch a full tennis match. But this is interesting because it came from the U.S. Open. American Taylor Townsend called out her opponent, Latvian Jelena Ostapenko. Listen to what USA's very own Taylor Townsend had to say after her big W in the U.S. Open.
With Jelena out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's competition. People get upset when they lose, and you can't. Some people say bad things. She told me I have no class, I have no education, and to see what happens when we get outside the U.S. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I beat her in Canada outside the U.S. I beat her in New York outside the U.S. So let's see what else she has to say.
Well, almost stuck the landing there.
That was almost a great delivery.
But New York is inside the U.S.
Yes.
I don't know tennis that well, as you can tell. Is it like better to beat someone outside the U.S.? Is there a home court advantage, not just in you're comfortable, but the actual turf you're playing on is more accustomed to you?
I thought she was talking about because of the different the courts, the terrains of the court. I thought that, but again, I don't know either. I also don't know the history of their rivalry. I wasn't super aware of either one of them before this interaction. What I do know is if she said that to her because she lost the tennis match, I want to know what she's saying behind closed doors. If she told her to her face, you have no class and you lack education, I want to know I want the full transcript of what she's saying behind closed doors when she thinks nobody's listening. Like, I want to see her web history. That woman she says some insane, like,
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
She's wild. She's a wild one.
After the American, who was speaking on the mic about what her opponent from Latvia said to her, she led with, again, to see what happens when we get outside the U.S. I thought she had, like, some sort of hitters outside the U.S. that'll take her down for a second. And then she said, well, we beat her outside there.
I guess maybe she's like, you have a home crowd here, you know?
That's true. And the U.S. Open home crowd is very vocal compared to maybe with Wimbledon and the Australian Open.
But still, that's kind of a weak diss. It's like, well, let's see what happens when you don't have people supporting you. Let's see what happens when people aren't booing me. Like, oh, you can't take the heat now? You can't play a road game? Like, all right. And then she did say she beat her outside of the U.S. as well. Shawty that lost, whack. Learn how to take a loss. But I will say, anything you say within the grounds of the court and anything you're willing to say to somebody's face like that, kind of got to give it a pass. You know?
Next
At least she said he stood on it.
Let's go to Columbia, South Carolina.
Nice.
Because I think that's where South Carolina University is, right?
Right on.
All right, cool.
This guy's good.
They've got a good women's basketball program.
Damn right.
Led by a great college basketball coach, Dawn Staley.
Philly's finest.
When the New York Knicks shockingly fired Tom Thibodeau at the tail end of their historic season this past year, it was rumored that Dawn Staley might be a candidate. Again, women's basketball coach, Dawn, woman, would be a groundbreaking hiring by the New York Knicks. Well, we never really knew if that happened per se, or at least it wasn't reported, but now we do know that Dawn Staley was not offered the job, but Dawn Staley would have accepted the New York Knicks head coaching job if it was offered to her. Theo, I think you said that she wouldn't do this in the moment. Is this answer surprise you?
No, because it's what she's supposed to say, though. Like, it would be ridiculous of her to not, number one, just say it because it wasn't technically offered. But then also, I can understand how she can come to the conclusion that she should take that job. It is one of the biggest brands at the highest level of the sport that she loves. If they believe that she's the one for the job, why would she then scoff at the opportunity to go and take the paycheck that comes with it and the opportunity to then be a groundbreaking figure in the history of sports? Imagine that. Like, Dawn Staley already is likely going to be like one of the, especially within women's basketball, one of the 5 to 6 most important figures of this era of women's basketball.
Yeah, I think she'd get hate from within her sport.
Yeah. No, she wouldn't, though. I think that it would be fully backed. It would be fully supported and backed.
You think that she would not be looked at sideways because she would bypass the WNBA?
The only people that would actually hate on her or diss her or dismiss what she did there would be people who don't want to see a woman coaching in a male-dominated sport, like in the NBA. It would just be that's the only people that would. People in the WNBA and her supporters and backers would love that for her, and it would just raise the profile of women's sports because you're giving her a bigger platform as well to then profuse praise onto other people that are in the sport.
But, like, isn't that skipping a step? Like, you can be so good at women's college basketball that you can go to pro men's basketball.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, hell,
JJ Redick went from a podcast booth to the damn Lakers.
Fair enough.
You know, like, He literally had only coached youth basketball. Like, I'll tell you this. The difference between Dawn Staley coaching the Knicks, and I don't even remember who the hell they hired now.
Mike Brown, I think.
Was it Mike Brown?
Pretty sure it was Mike Brown.
It was Mike Brown, huh? The difference between her, you're right, and Mike Brown, I guarantee you we would not see that much of a difference in results. And she might even have done a better job than what he's going to do. Just saying. Hell of a basketball coach, hell of a motivator, and a person that knows how to drive a culture and drive winning. So anybody that thinks he wouldn't be able to coach in the NBA, I mean, look, Steve Nash did it off the bench. Steve Kerr steps in and wins the championship. It is actually, we've already discussed this, the easiest of the 4 major pro sports, the easiest to be a head coach in, because really what matters is the roster more so than the coaching.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
You know what matters? Your technique on the golf course.
Oh, it does.
And I can 100% confirm that because I just got back from the Kaiser University Golf Coaching Center. I had another lesson this morning. This time, the weather was actually okay, so we went inside for not necessity, but because of all the tools that they had there. Ball flight analysis. I was seeing why I was hitting my irons off the heel, and everyone's golf swing is different. So everyone who wants to improve their game needs one-on-one personal lessons. You're not going to fix your golf swing with a YouTube video. I'm sorry. That's the uncomfortable truth that people need to live with, because we are different people with different height, different weight, different background, and different feel. So you need to get your golf game right fast at the Kaiser University Golf Coaching Center. They got the best facilities in the area, and they've got the outdoor facilities, the practice bunkers, huge putting green, full swing practice area on that range. And I went inside today, 2,000 square foot indoor training area where I got video analysis of my swing. I saw how much sway I had in my hips. It was all out of whack. But after 45 minutes with Coach Pete, are you kidding me? I looked like Tommy Fleetwood.
Wow.
It was crazy. The Kaiser University Golf Coaching Center in the heart of Palm Beach County off I-95 and the Turnpike. Find out more, KaiserGolfCenter.com. You will guaranteed see results fast.
Good on Tommy, too. He got himself a win there, huh?
Sure did.
Nice.
Tour championship. It only took a limited field.
Nice. What are you trying to say? Are you undercutting Tommy's first win?
If people are going to undercut John Rahm's individual championship for Live Golf, I'm going to undercut Tommy Fleetwood, beating 29 other golfers.
And by the way, now Naomi Osaka cruises into the 3rd round of the U.S. Open. Congrats to her, the Boca Raton native. It is Theoretically Speaking. We got the happy hour coming up soon. It's Theoretically Speaking on ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
At St. Lucie Battery and Tire, batteries came before tires. We've been selling and servicing all types of batteries for over 50 years. So when you need a battery for nearly anything, we have it, as well as the fast professional installation you need. We carry premium batteries for all your needs: automotive, commercial, marine, RV, and specialty. We also offer delivery and on-site installation, serving our customers quality products for over 50 years in the home of honest, reliable service. Go to slbt.com and book your next appointment.
Hi, I'm Michael Manzo, owner and founder of Manzo's Italian Deli, and
Stop, Dad. After 20 years, people are tired of hearing your voice.
Yeah, and your lame-ass commercials.
Fresh prosciutto, mozzarella, outstanding.
Oh, please.
There's only one reason Manzo's is voted #1 deli in Palm Beach County for 20 years. Our mother.
She makes sure you prepare everything from scratch using only the freshest ingredients.
Manzo's Italian Deli is located on Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, right next to Rain Dancers.
Is that a strip club?
No, it's a steakhouse. Manzo's is open weekdays from 8 to 5 and offers free delivery. So stop by or call 697-9411. That's 697-9411.
we also specialize in hot and cold catering for corporate functions and special events.
Just ask anyone who was at my last birthday party.
Elevate your drive with the new 2026 Range Rover Velar P250S, where sleek design meets powerful performance. Lease it today for just $749 a month for 36 months, with $6,995 due at signing. This is your chance to command the road in signature Range Rover style. Visit Land Rover Palm Beach today and make sophistication yours. Land Rover, above and beyond.
The Palm Beach Health Network Physician Group, an affiliate of the Palm Beach Health Network, is committed to delivering high-quality care to the communities they serve. Their award-winning physicians and specialists provide a level of expertise that has resulted in regional firsts and outstanding patient outcomes. For a physician referral, call 866-654-2362. To learn more about the Palm Beach Health Network Physician Group, visit pbhnphysiciangroup.com. pbhnphysiciangroup.com to get in touch with the Palm Beach Health Network Physician Group.
ESPN 106.3 is your home for live sports presented by Hard Rock Bet, home of Inter Miami, Miami Heat, and the Miami Dolphins. Catch all the action and the biggest matchups throughout the week right here on ESPN 106.3. Hard Rock Bet, it's Florida's official sports book. Try Hard Rock Bet now and receive up to $100 back in bonus bets if your first bet doesn't win. It's offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida, must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida. Wager terms and conditions apply. Considered by gambling. Call 1-888-ADMIT.
It's Theo Dorsey, and I'm feeling hot, hot, hot. Temperatures are up, but your water shouldn't be full of mystery floaties. Culligan's got your back with water testing and reverse osmosis systems to keep things clean, cool, and crisp this summer. And get this, you can try it for just $10 a month. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and stop drinking who knows what. Visit Culligan.com today to schedule your free water test.
Hey, Culligan man!
Business owners, are your employees driving you nuts? Is money tight? Or have you just poured your heart and soul into your business and now it's time to retire and just relax? At Transworld Business Advisors, they have buyers from all over the world ready to buy your business now. Call for a confidential conversation about your business's current value. 561-203-5121. That's 561-203-5121 or visit tworld.com today.
Canes fans, mark your calendars. The season kicks off Sunday, August 31st at 7 p.m. with a prime-time shootout against Notre Dame at Hard Rock Stadium, followed by 3 September home games against Bethune-Cookman, University of South Florida, and the Florida Gators. Tickets are moving fast. Don't wait. Grab your seats now at MiamiHurricanes.com/football tickets. That's MiamiHurricanes.com/football tickets. Get yours before they're gone.
Anajar and Levine.
Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
ESPN 106.3.
WESP Jupiter, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios, Theo Dorsey is theoretically speaking. Streaming live on YouTube, here's Theo Dorsey.
Segovia had one, Messi had a pair, and Inter Miami advances to play Seattle on Sunday. That, obviously, the voice of Ken LaVicka on the call right here on ESPN 106.3 as Inter Miami got the big win over Orlando. And CCAT, Inter Miami and Messi one step closer to the final box being checked on Messi's GOAT career, his resume.
Yeah, I was listening to the game last night on YouTube because we live streamed the audio feed of that as well. Mike Rizzo's in studio doing pregame, halftime, and postgame. Jumping in the YouTube chat, mixing it up. Had some Ronaldo fans trying to talk their ish, but it got spiked down, man.
Killed it.
Messi again. Ronaldo could never. I've been fully committed to a Messi is la Suprema.
Yeah, well, he's got one more box to check.
And that is?
MLS Cup.
If he does not win the MLS Cup, or if they, Inter Miami, the Herons, don't win the MLS Cup, you're going to have it a notch against Messi's all-time resume?
Just, just one more box to check.
It is nice to be able to say everywhere X went, they dominated.
Yeah. It's got to get, was it Atlanta got us last year?
Yeah.
I think they will. I'm just saying, still is one of those things. He would tell you the same thing. He wants to win it.
Dude, that place was a madhouse. Take a listen to what it sounded like for the Messi's goal. Obviously, when it is Messi, it's a little bit different. Take a listen to Ken Levica's call when Messi punched one through the net, and I was listening live to this, and I was going nuts. It felt like, I don't know, fate, because I turned on the YouTube stream of the game, and then maybe 40 seconds later, this happened.
Brilliant.
Brilliant is right.
Yeah.
Man, those Inter Miami tickets are hot.
Yeah.
Like, it's approaching level of Big Three Heat hot because of, you kind of thought the Big Three Heat would last several years. We don't know how long this Messi era is going to last, and you got to savor while it's here.
Yeah, that's true. It literally could be people's last swing at it. Every time you go and watch one of those games, you're like, could this be the last time I get to watch Messi in an Inter Miami uniform? Which is thrilling for the fans that get into Chase Stadium and check them out.
And that's the all-time most liked Instagram post. It is not the Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift proposal announcements. No. It is Messi winning the World Cup with Argentina. He's at 76 mil.
Do you think that Messi winning the MLS Cup it won't beat that? It won't beat the Argentina World Cup picture, of course. You think it could beat Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift? It could. Let's not.
I don't know.
It's Messi we're talking about here.
But you still have a bunch of rival MLS teams that are unhappy that Messi won.
I mean, yeah, but okay, come on. The number of people that are pro Messi versus the number of people that are on rival MLS teams that are going to abstain from double tapping his post.
But again, okay, people that are pro Messi combined with people that are pro Argentina, that 76 number is very high. And I think that there are more. I don't know.
He just got 2.5 million on August 1st of him just walking in an Inter Miami jersey. Just walking. He's walking.
That was talking. The content people were subscribing for, just walking?
2.5 million. Him just him. It's just pictures, too. It's just not even video.
And then Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, that proposal that was announced earlier in the week, where's that number at now? Because it was a big deal, and it's right now at 33 million.
33 million. Okay. It'll be tough.
It will be tough.
If he does like a cool pose with it. Like, that's my goal for Lionel.
The caption might matter.
The caption is going to matter. Hey, look, if he says, final box checked, and then he puts at Theo Dorsey TV.
What if he says, what they going to say now?
Yeah.
What if Messi does the Tatum cornball stuff? And he cuddles the trophy.
Oh my
like
God.
he's Michael Jordan.
That would
Kobe.
actually be great. That would actually be great.
And then all of a sudden he's speaking perfect English.
Yes.
Not one, not two.
Yes.
He just runs all the American hits.
Messi should. I mean, he's in America. When you win in America, win in Rome. By the way, Cody in the YouTube chat says the Chiefs might miss the first round of the playoffs. I agree. Theoretically Speaking, happy hours next on ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
Good people. It's Theo Dorsey. Head to Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium for Dollar Night on Saturday, September 6th at 6 p.m. with the final post-game fireworks show of the year. Enjoy all the discount deals, merchandise, food, drinks, tickets, and more as we end the 2025 season with a bang for your buck. So stop by the ticket office or go to RogerDeanChevroletStadium.com to purchase your tickets for Dollar Night, Saturday, September 6th. See you at America's busiest ballpark.
For the first time, you can stream all of ESPN all in one place. And guys, it's changed the game for me personally. All the best live sports, the most championship moments, studio shows, documentaries, and originals. Too many to even name them all. Plus, all these great new features like watching 4 games at once in multi-view. Your fantasy football team updates live in-game. SportsCenter, customized just for you. They thought of everything to make this the ultimate destination for fans. You got to check it out. Sign up for the all-new ESPN app, like right now.
It's anything but the dog days of summer at DQ Grill and Chill. All August long, grab a 4-piece chicken strip basket. Crispy, golden, and delicious for just $7.49. And and cool off with our blizzard of the month, Reese's Caramel Craze, packed with peanut butter cups, salted caramel truffles, and chocolate cone dip. And the classic Superman Blizzard is sticking around for one last month. Come chill with us at DQ Grill and Chill. 2 locations, 4828 Lake Worth Road and US 1 just south of North Lake.
What if every use of your debit card turns spare change into something meaningful, like growing your savings and supporting local community causes? With Flagler Credit Union's Impact Checking with Everyday Change, your spare change can have big impact. Each transaction can be rounded up to grow your savings and support nonprofits that provide meals, shelter, and essential services locally. Make an impact in your life and in your community. Open your Impact Checking account today. Insured by NCUA, official credit union of Florida Atlantic University Athletics.
Adam Schefter here with Vivid Seats live from the stands, and we've got a special update. Sources confirm fans using the Vivid Seats app are racking up rewards with every ticket and doing it fast. With an unbeatable lineup of seats and perks that go the distance, why use any other app for game day? Don't fumble this season. Grab your tickets through Vivid Seats, download their app, earn rewards, and as the official ticketing partner of ESPN, get $20 off your first $200 in-app purchase with code Schefter. That's code Schefter.
Coach Saban here, and let me tell you, every second matters. Preparation is everything, and that's why I trust Kidde Smoke Alarms.
And as North America's #1 home fire safety brand, they're built to respond over 25% faster to smoke detection. Kidde helps protect what matters the most. Find it at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. #1 claim based on total household installations as of December 2023. 29% faster average smoke detection based on internal testing of smoldering wood fires for Kidde 9th edition versus leading competitor 8th edition products.
The season is kicking off. Keep your home in the win column with EDS Air Conditioning. Right now, qualified customers can score 0% interest for 60 months on a brand new AC. Hot streaks belong on the field, not in your living room. With over 800 Google reviews and a 4.8-star rating, EDS is trusted as the MVP, and it has been since 2006. Visit EDSIsyes.com today. Kick off your game day comfort and don't sweat the small stuff.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
The man your man could smell.
Theo Dorsey is theoretically speaking.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
Streaming live on YouTube.
You're gonna break up with me because of what I do on the radio?
Here's Theo Dorsey.
Good people. It is your boy Theo Dorsey. It is a thirsty Thursday. It is also the kickoff of week 1 of college football. The top game tonight is actually in about an hour and a half. We got Boise State in the Sunshine State taking on USF. Number 25, Boise State, by the way. Seacats on the other side of the glass on the 1s and the 2s. This weekend, it really gets down. Week 1 is incredible in college football. This weekend, it gets insane. Matter of fact, Seacat and I will be at Hard Rock Stadium on Sunday for Miami versus Notre Dame. I'll be there Saturday as well for the Orange Blossom Classic, Howard versus FAMU. And Tina's going to miss out on the fun this weekend, but she's here for the happy hour right now on a Thursday. What's happening?
I am going to miss out on all the fun. You guys are going to the game?
Yeah, we're going to the Hard Rock Stadium. We're going to check out Catholics versus convicts. We're going to check out Carson Beck versus Carr.
Mm-hmm. We're going to enjoy some no Tina time.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Well, you didn't need to say that.
well, how about this? Cocktail of the day.
You'll be thinking of me when you have some cocktails on Saturday and Sunday.
Well, probably not thinking of you, honestly.
Well, maybe,
Well, unless you give us a cocktail right now that will remind, because we're going to be watching a football game. How much space do you think we have in our brain?
And this cocktail is perfect for both football games.
Perfect. That's what I'm talking about.
It's called the End Zone.
Nice. Miami's going to be seeing a lot of that on Sunday.
Love that.
Yeah.
You've got bourbon. It's only 3 ingredients.
Perfect.
Bourbon, lemonade, and a lager beer.
Those 3 things are awful together. It's called the End Zone. It's the last thing you ever drink.
Yeah.
You just die right after.
What
Jeez.
is that? That's a terrible
I know.
trifecta.
It was gross before you said lager.
No. You can do something with bourbon and lemonade. I wouldn't suggest it, but you can do something with it.
It just says divide the bourbon and lemonade between 2 glasses and then top with the beer.
Divide them?
Yeah, that's what the directions say. That doesn't make sense.
Or combine. It says 2 glasses
Yeah, it says 2 glasses.
So it's a double fister.
Maybe you like
You drink a little
You
bit of
drink
each.
one. Yeah, you just like.
This is disgusting.
I don't know, man. Does it come with a picture? Does it,
Yeah.
it shows 2 glasses?
No, it just shows 3.
It shows 3
that
glasses.
I think those are 3 of the same thing. They made it
Yeah,
for the
that's
table.
what I'm saying.
So it's 1 glass then. It's a 1 glass drink. It's beer, lemonade, and bourbon all in 1 glass. For some reason, they say divided into 2 glasses.
Yes.
Y'all gotta stop using AI. Y'all gotta stop using AI to create your descriptions and stuff. I'm sure that was an artificial intelligence problem. Just hire me. I'll write it up. Tina, who can we go to if we want to like get some nutritious stuff in our body and not that weird concoction?
Well, I'm always in the end zone
Hello.
at the Sport Certified Marketplace with Vitacost.
Touchdown.
Sure.
Yeah. Trying to make it flow, see,
It flowed. I mean, you caught a home run there.
Yeah. Always getting touchdowns with Vitacost.
It's a used car dealership commercial that they brought some local time. Get a slam dunk of a deal.
Yeah, that was. I like it.
Well,
6
hey.
points for Tina.
Here we go. If you run into, say, any athletes while you're at this game on Saturday or both of you on Sunday, you should totally recommend Vitacost Sport Certified Marketplace so they can get their protein powder there, their pre-workout, maybe some creatine, maybe some hydration sticks if they need it, electrolytes. Vitacost is your go-to for leveling up your game. Whether you're a gym junkie like me, maybe you're training for a race, a marathon, an Ironman, a triathlon, anything, or just trying to be a little more health conscious, check out Vitacost Sport Certified Marketplace. Use the code ESPN20, ESPN20 for 20% off your order. Why go multiple places to get all your supplements and stuff for your nutrition? We can go to one spot to get it all. And you get a 20% discount.
Perfect.
ESPN20 at Vitacost.com.
I actually need to tap in with Vitacost because I need to get. My wife was just talking to me about some protein shakes.
Yes.
And then potentially when I get back into getting it in, you know what I'm saying? I will. I'm gonna get back in the gym. I'm bringing the gym to me though at this point too. So
Sounds like your wife's bringing the gym to you. Like, hey Theo, you kind of let yourself go. That's what it sounds like.
I mean, I need to. Yeah, I have been.
She made the observation and made it present to you.
Yeah, but I might do some pre-workout as well. I don't want to be bullied right now. I just let y'all know that I was gonna.
I'm not doing it.
Protein shakes are the best, or like smoothies are the easiest way to just get some extra protein in. You put in a scoop of your protein powder and you get some fruit, you get some milk, whatever. Put it in there, mix it up, delicious.
Hey, C-Cat, if you were athletic, what sport would you play?
If I was
I love this
athletic, the
trend.
sport that I would play would be baseball.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you think you would do well at it? Like, well enough to maybe like play college baseball?
Yeah, I think so. I think that when you Google my name, you'd find out my batting average and see that I batted in the 6 hole more often than not.
But what would the batting average be when we Googled your name?
Maybe $185.
Nice.
Wait, is this a trend?
Oh,
Tina,
baseball's hard.
I don't know the trend.
If
you're
you were
talking
athletic, Tina, what sport would you play?
Do you not hear
It's
it?
like but like we're not athletic. Like we're not.
I
athletes.
think I'm athletic.
I mean, like we talk about athletes.
We.
As a person, I
are
think
the
I'm
athletes.
athletic.
We?
I mean, come on, guys.
We talking to Wembanyama here?
Maybe like more athletic than the average 30-year-old.
Got Tony Parker over here? We? Get it because you're French.
Listen, you started the show talking about Cam Ward, so you're going to say, yeah, me and Cam Ward, athletes, you know. No, you're not going to say
We're
that.
a different
Cam
level.
Ward's the
On
athlete,
different level.
and you are
He's
the
a
business professional.
He's a professional athlete, but I'm athletic.
Yeah, we're athletic.
Yeah.
We're not saying we're athletes.
We never said we were athletes. We said we're athletic.
Yeah.
C-Cat, just because you look in the mirror, you don't see an athlete doesn't mean you have to put that on us.
Maybe I'm more realistic and I can see in the mirror and get a clear vision and not get clouded by that I'm looking at myself.
Clouded by our own internal
He
greatness?
wasn't even insulted by the trend.
He wasn't.
The trend is insulting, saying that you're not athletic.
Okay.
He's
He
not.
doesn't care. He
Good that you're
he's
not
a-
athletic?
He's a bad person to do that too.
Yeah, I know. Who do you think we can get with it between Russo and Rizzo? Who do you think would be most?
Rizzo?
Oh, my God.
That was easy.
I don't know why I asked that question. I think Colin would get offended too. He would like, what?
Yeah, I think they both would, but
Yeah, but kind of does the Ironmans and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of right in your face 24/7 about him athletic ventures.
Is
and
he
whatnot.
athletic? He's in the middle of doing Ironmans. She just ran a marathon. You have to at least say that they both are athletic.
When are we going to start saying she ran a marathon?
She just got done running it less than a year.
Just got done sounds like it happened earlier today.
I'm just saying it's less than a calendar year.
Okay, just got done is a very mischaracterization of the timeline.
Okay, how many? You've been alive for nearly 3 decades, likely around that area. I'm not going to throw your age around. Like around 3 decades-ish. I mean, just who knows? So 4, no.
2.5 would be a mischaracterization.
Yeah.
So, a little more than 2.5 decades.
2.5 feels a little bit like
yeah, come on now.
But so you've been around the sun a few times yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty recent thing for her to have done it in the past calendar year.
You still haven't given me a month. When did you run a marathon?
December of last year. How do you not remember this? It was a big deal on our show.
That was during football season.
Right.
We're now in the very next football season.
It was after high school football season, though.
Yes.
It was.
It was a very big show.
It was a huge show.
Because CCAT didn't even say congrats.
He didn't say congratulations.
Yes.
He still doesn't want to recognize your marathon.
I know.
We're gonna get
I'm a 1%er.
Yes.
Oh, I
she
hate
is.
that.
She
is.
I
hate that.
What are you trying to say?
I feel like Colin's about to be less than like a 1%er because not everyone can do an Ironman.
An Ironman.
What he's doing is insane.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a 1%er at something.
Probably. At being a jerk.
I think I'm in the 1% of the amount of fast food apps I have on my phone.
No, you are in the you're number one.
Rewards programs up there.
You're number one.
Dominate. I don't brag about it.
Yeah, well, that's because there's not a sticker for it.
Oh, that's the
Or a medal.
Or a medal, yeah.
I will go online to Amazon
Or
right
roads
now and get
blocked off for you.
It doesn't take a lot of training. It is not a public display.
I'm seeing I inconvenienced the public by having to run. I didn't have to. I could have done the treadmill, could have done it in a circle or on a track where, professionals do run. I had to do it in the middle of the traffic pattern to make sure everyone else sees me get hot and sweaty.
So there are like 800 other people.
Yeah. Well, where else is she supposed to run the marathon?
On a treadmill, on a track, anywhere.
Sounds miserable.
That's tough. That would be a bad punishment. That was one of the punishment ideas lofted up for punchline picks. Got shot down. Who did he get shot down by?
I don't know. I feel like it's not entertaining.
Well, because if you do
miserable.
that, you're really going to put a lot of tread on your tires. You know what I'm saying? Or knock the tread off your tires.
Yes.
And if your tread is actually wearing thin and you're feeling like, oh my good, what am I going to do? Whatsoever will I do with this car that needs help? This automobile. I need vehicular help, Tina.
You do. You would go immediately or call St. Lucie Battery and Tire.
Nice.
SLBT.com. Just like the tread on your shoes, the amount of miles you put on them, you need new ones.
Come on.
Just like the tires on your car, the amount of miles you put on them, you got to get new ones. I needed that about a month ago. Had some tire issues.
Yes.
Got SLBT to help me all out. Me and Sally Girl, Sally the Sonata, are back on the road, nice and safe. Then had some battery issues. Got to jump, got right over to SLBT.
Boom.
And new battery in and out, 20 minutes max. Randall, the manager there at the West Palm location, is amazing.
It's a great name.
Randall?
Yeah, I like that name. It's a good name.
Yeah. He was so great to work with. He told me everything that got done, explained to me my bill, in and out, good to go. SLBT.com, St. Lucie Battery and Tire. I know I'm saying St. Lucie, but they're in Palm Beach County as well. West Palm location, right off Blue Heron and Military Trail. Best price, out the door guarantee. Any car issues, go to SLBT.
I like it. Yeah, Randall's just a good name.
Right.
Good, versatile name. You never know what a Randall is. If I told you my buddy Randall's pulling up, tells you nothing. But it also tells you a lot that he has a good name. Randy, you can go with Randy if you're a Randall. You can go with Rand. I wouldn't advise. I wouldn't advise it, but I like Randall as a name. It's a good name. Serious name.
Yeah.
And then you can still be Randy. You can still be kind of a cool guy. I'm Randy. I'm a cool guy. But then I'm Randall when I'm at work. I wonder if that Randall goes by Randy when he's not.
No. You go by Randy when you wear a backwards hat. That's Randy. Randall has maybe jeans and a tucked in button-up shirt.
Randall.
Randall
is here for business. He's working. He's doing something.
Clock in, you're Randall.
You're clocking
Clock
in
out.
Randall.
Oh, it's
Randy.
the weekend.
It's Randy time.
Uh-huh.
Randy's a fun, Randall, Randy, either way, when your name is Randall, you have the optionality. And CCAT now has his hat back.
I kind of look like a Randy right now.
You do kind of look like a Randy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You also look like a quarterback that Colin Cowherd would never draft.
or a head coach that they wouldn't want leading his team.
Right.
Brian Schottenheimer. He did that.
He really did it?
Yeah, he went backwards visor, I believe.
Oh, my gosh. That is a double down. Yeah, he's going to be on the all-time hate list of Colin Cowherd. If people don't know that, he doesn't like people that wear their hats backwards. He thinks it's unserious.
Why do visors exist?
To shade you from the sun. But then
why wouldn't you just wear a normal hat?
Because maybe you don't want to mess up your hair, or your hair can't fit in the hat. You hair. What do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? He's biased against people with hair. What's the word?
That's not true. I think that if you are with
like an afro.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
but I feel like you would shape and disform your hair with a visor even more than it would with a hat.
No, you put it around your head.
You didn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know how visors work.
They're gonna have like how I do when I have headphones on. Yeah. Just the strap over top messes up the hair. I feel like just the strap across your head would mess up right around over your ears, above where sideburns would go. I feel like you'd get the lines there.
What if I'm rocking the Fresh Prince, the flat top? What if I got a high top fade? You know what I'm saying? What if I'm tapered on the sides, but where the straps of the visor are is not impeding any of the hair I got?
All right, fine, checkmate. You got me.
Yeah, damn right I got you.
I'm glad. I'm not even.
Visors have been in existence since before you were born. You think that there weren't answers to these questions?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I just thought that if you're trying to get protection from the sun, you might as well cover your head, because if you have any skin showing on your head, you'll get sunburn on the top of your head. And we know Tina hates bald people. She'd probably love that. She wants every bald person to wear a visor.
No, I don't. I don't hate bald people.
She wants
bald people.
And I hope they put sunscreen on their head.
I know.
One of my buddies just went bald. Please put sunscreen on your head.
Would you help apply sunscreen to a bald man's head?
No, she would never touch a bald man's head.
Yes, I would. I'm really big on sunscreen. I have very fair skin. I have a lot of freckles. I'm very big. Go to your dermatologist. If you haven't, go get your skin checked. Okay. So I would put sunscreen on a bald man, any bald person's head, any day.
888-7.
Tina would walk behind him and slap the back of their head.
No, I wouldn't.
5-star, just in their head.
Wow. It's so weird that you don't like bald people, but you know so many.
I love bald people.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't like. She hates bald men.
Yeah.
I don't like bald people.
You think they're lesser then?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
What's your thoughts on Josh Pate? Josh Pate, he's joining ESPN stuff. He did some ESPN stuff recently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Josh Pate.
New college football.
You don't even know who he is, huh? Because you don't like bald people.
I don't know
She hates bald people.
Her algorithm won't show her bald people.
Yes.
Yes, it will.
It avoids them.
A bald blocker on your algorithm, is that like a filter via Twitter? Is that the new thing that they're coming out with?
No.
Wow.
No filter. Just never heard of them.
Speaking of no filter, the Colorado Buffaloes head coach, I don't know if he's ever seen a filter. But what I do know is the last thing that has exited his mouth when it came to college football rules, and it's specifically about the playoffs as well, I'm lockstep with him on it. Coach Prime, you're cooking right now. Coach Prime, you got a great idea. And I need more people to hear about it. We deliver that on the other side here. Tina's in for the happy hour. C-Cat's here as well. It is a big party. Jonathan Zaslow joining us later. So do not leave anytime soon. It's Theoretically Speaking on a Thursday on ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
Calling all sports fans, grab your MVP card and head to Duffy's where you can catch all of the action. Not an MVP? Sign up for free and start earning rewards today. Duffy's is voted the best sports grill year after year with their award-winning burgers and wings. Don't forget about Duffy's famous 2-for-1 drinks all day, every day. And with over 80 TVs in every location, you'll never miss a minute of the game. Visit Duffy'sMVP.com to learn more. Duffy's, our game is always on.
We want everyone to enjoy their Labor Day weekend, so please use a rideshare or a designated driver. A DUI will change your life. Don't drink and drive. From your friends at ESPN West Palm and Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys.
Canes fans, mark your calendars. The season kicks off Sunday, August 31st at 7:30 p.m. with a primetime showdown against Notre Dame at Hard Rock Stadium, followed by 3 September home games against Bethune-Cookman, University of South Florida, and the Florida Gators. Tickets are moving fast. Don't wait. Grab your seats now at MiamiHurricanes.com/football tickets. That's MiamiHurricanes.com/football tickets. Get yours before they're gone.
Hey everybody, it's Cade Chumsland. Every week, Land Rover Palm Beach supports local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community by naming a Player of the Week. This year, $35,000 will be awarded to student athletes and their schools. Tune in to ESPN West Palm High School Game Day every Friday night as I unveil this week's featured athlete. If you have a great performance that I need to know about, DM us at ESPN West Palm. Land Rover Palm Beach, above and beyond.
Every Thursday is a Thirsty Thursday at Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium. Membership is just $100, and all fans 21 and up get a ticket to every Thursday game and a drink koozie, which unlocks weekly drink specials. Learn more at RogerDeanChevroletStadium.com.
It's college football kickoff week on ESPN 106.3. College football is back. The rivalries, the pageantry, the jaw-dropping plays all kick off now. From the opening whistle to the college football championship, we've got every game that matters. Are you ready for kickoff? Tune in to ESPN 106.3 all season long. This college football kickoff week on ESPN 106.3 is brought to you by Twin Peaks, Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Boca Raton Bowl.
ESPN West Palm is on the move. Brought to you by Safebound Moving and Storage, the most trusted moving company in Florida. You're safe with Safebound.
Okay, we have to talk about the new ESPN app. The most live sports, the best championship moments, and so much more. Monday Night Football, college football, NBA, WNBA, NHL, NWSL, college football, volleyball, softball, gymnastics, lacrosse, and the list goes on and on. Plus, shows like SportsCenter with SVP, First Take with Stephen A., College Game Day, and the entire 30 for 30 library. It's all of ESPN, all in one place. Sign up now.
It's Theo Dorsey, and I'm feeling hot, hot, hot. Temperatures are up, but your water shouldn't be full of mystery floaties. Culligan's got your back with water testing and reverse osmosis systems to keep things clean, cool, and crisp this summer. And get this, you can try it for just $10 a month. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and stop drinking who knows what. Visit Culligan.com today to schedule your free water test.
Hey, Culligan
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios, Theo Dorsey is theoretically speaking. Streaming live on YouTube, here's Theo Dorsey.
I did not realize this, but today, apparently, the 62nd anniversary of the I Have a Dream speech, the March on Washington with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It's the 70th anniversary, though, also of Emmett Till, 14-year-old boy from Chicago, from Mississippi that was kidnapped and murdered in Chicago. Sorry to get so graphic, but I didn't realize both of these things landed on the same day, August 28th. Also, yesterday I called out the people who were messaging, I believe it was Chris Greer, GM of the Dolphins, that his kids should have cancer, saying horrible, horrific things to people online. Maybe those are the same people who 5 or 6 years ago were shooting up the memorial and gravesite of Emmett Till. Who are these horrendous human beings that still live amongst us, and why do they? Get out of here. Skedaddle. Speaking of weird, probably horrendous, I'm looking at the NFL Top 100. That's where the NFL players gauge their peers and rank them amongst our very eyes. I did not realize that Micah Parsons was ranked as low as 36. Jared Goff just got ranked 15. Whew. Is that going to hurt him in negotiations with the Cowboys?
Ooh.
Jerry Jones going to be like, dude, you're 21 spots lower than Jared Goff.
Yeah, Detroit loves Jared Goff. They're not stuck with Jared Goff. They love Jared Goff. They changed his name at the draft, of course. But 15 is pretty wild.
15 is wild. Adam Schefter just tweeted that the Cowboys would like to resolve the situation one way or another in the coming days with their season opener next Thursday, a week away from today, against the Philadelphia Eagles. The Cowboys hold their first full practice in preparation for the Eagles on Friday, which is tomorrow. So apparently teams are trying to trade for Micah Parsons, and apparently still a week out from a contract being signed, and we have reports but no contract, no deal. How about a good deal? Good deal with us right here on Theoretically Speaking is getting you the care you need. And how about I welcome you to pro-level orthopedic care at Baptist Health? If an injury is keeping you from what you love, our expert team is here to get you back in the game, trusted by the pros and ready for you because everyone deserves pro-level care. Visit baptisthealth.net/ortho to learn more. It's Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, baby, getting you right the right way. It is Theoretically Speaking. We are in the happy hour. Jonathan Zaslow going to be joining us soon. We got Tina in the house. We got C-Cat in the house. It is a thirsty Thursday, and though the cocktail of the day just didn't hit like that,
Not really.
The end zone.
Bourbon, what?
Lemonade and a lager.
Yeah.
I wouldn't choose it.
No.
I wouldn't choose it. If it was so put it like this though, if it was like if I was at a happy hour at a football game or something, and it was like that's $7 and everything else is $15, I'd give it a shot.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
You don't do beer at all, so
I wouldn't do it if it was just lemonade and bourbon.
Yes, you would.
No, I would
Yes,
not.
you would. Come
Actually,
on.
I wouldn't do that because I'm not great with like dark liquor, so I'd probably stay away.
So we got 2 no's and a yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen bourbon with lemonade's not bad. You got to try it.
I've realized that when it comes to drinking, I just can't drink something I don't like. I can't muscle through it and make the most of it.
Yeah, you should.
It just it's a waste of money, even if it's less money.
Okay.
Like I buy it just because of the societal pressure to buy something, but I am dreading it, and that's a waste of $10 versus a good use of $15 if it's something I actually want.
I said 7 though. So
okay,
does that change it?
No.
5.
No, I'd go water.
It's free.
I'd go water.
Last weekend, my mom was in town, and we went out to dinner. And I got a margarita from the restaurant we were at, and it was so strong. It was hard to drink.
Yeah.
And we were kind of on a time crunch because we were going somewhere later. And so I thought in my head, do I send this back? Like I took one sip. I'm like, I cannot drink this. It is so strong.
Did you try stirring it?
Yes.
Oh,
my mom was like, what if you added some water into it? And I was like, I don't know. I don't really want to do that and just like make it all weird.
Yeah.
I just kept going back from like, do I send it back? Do I not? I don't want to be that person because I took a sip. I ended up just powering through it. And I'm like, we're just going to take some really big sips every few minutes and power through this because I did think about it. I'm like, do I want to actually spend $12 on this and it's not really that good?
Yeah.
Or send it back and get it taken out, but I don't want to again be that person. I just really want a margarita.
You should have just asked for a side of simple syrup.
I was thinking that too. I did a skinny marg though.
They had a little sugar at the table. Take a little sugar.
No.
Cut it with the sugar.
No.
Ask for some lemons. You know what I'm saying? Deion Sanders. We talked about this on the other side. Deion Primetime Sanders, every now and then, I mean, more so than not, honestly, he has some good ideas cooked up. The issue is he's in a place, because he's a head coach of a college football program, and because he has sons who just wrapped up playing college football, he is also, like everybody, he's blinded by his own ambition sometimes. So oftentimes the things that he lofts out there as ideas to change college football is just in favor of Colorado or his sons. But today he launched a new idea when he talked. I guess it was talking with Josh Pate on ESPN. Or no, he did this at like a commercial shoot with Nick Saban or something, Affleck commercial shoot. He launched an idea that I think is absolutely brilliant. Deion Sanders, head coach of Colorado, saying, I know we're already in the era of paying players, but he is offering up that college football players should get paid bonuses for making the 12-team playoff and more incremental bonuses for each time you advance. If you understand the lay of the land of what college football is already, there's already playoff bonuses. They just don't go to the players. They go to the conferences. So that's why the SEC and the Big Ten are fighting tooth and nail for automatic qualifiers, because they are wussies and they are not ready to fight for their way in. They want to be automatically assured that they get 5 spots, 6 spots, so they don't have to worry about what's coming in. They can anticipate it in the budget. Deion is saying, how about we take some of that money that the conferences are getting and put it in the pockets of the players? And that could be another way to compensate student athletes that is not coming out of the pocket directly from the universities. And I think it's a brilliant idea. Who says no?
Yeah, those conferences are getting a lot of money from the broadcast networks, right?
$4 million per team, and then you get more and more each time you actually advance. But yes, the conferences also are getting an astronomical amount of money for their TV right deals.
Yeah, I think we cross the bridge when we get there about players getting more and more power when they are not considered actual pro athletes yet. And I think it only makes sense. What are the pros outside of, okay, we're taking care of these guys financially because they're the ones we're watching every Saturday and in prime time?
What are the cons to this, you mean?
Or no, what are the other pros? Is it just doing right by those athletes that are fighting to get there?
Well, it's also incentivizing. I guess it not necessarily. I don't want to say it's incentivizing guys, given that they're all down the stretch, because generally speaking, you are going to be trying to fight for a playoff spot anyways.
Like bowl games where you are not fighting for a playoff, that's where you need to incentivize kids to play if you want to have a good game with the big names. Playoff is enough incentivization already.
Yes, it is, but the fact that the universities and the conferences benefit from it and the student athletes don't, I think, is the way in which you can say, well, here's another opportunity to do so. And by doing so, you are also taking away the responsibility from a school from having to maybe try to find funds in another way. That means if I recruit you to Alabama or Georgia or what's another team, Ohio State or Michigan, and I can tell you, look, we've made the playoffs 3 of the last 4 years. We'll be there at least 3 of the next 4 years, especially with your talents, and you get this much every time we make it. I can get you this NIL deal, but you're also going to get this money from the kind of exposure you get the school and the conference. Who says no?
Yeah, I think it's a way of sidestepping the ethical quandary of what about this rowing athlete? They're putting just amount of time, effort, hours of studying, as well as being a student athlete as the starting quarterback of the football team is.
Yeah.
Same amount of work, same amount of pay. By making
yeah.
incentives for the playoff, I think that allows you to kind of logistically and realistically give the money to the guy who's playing the sport that generates the money for the entire athletic department without getting into ethics problems.
That would be some, like, it would have been really sad for Miami, like last year too. Then South Carolina, who feel like they got jobbed at the end.
You think they're putting in one more rep every practice knowing that payday might be there?
Probably.
Yeah, you're kind of fighting for your living.
Well, the Miami defense might have got a couple extra stops down the stretch there.
You finish that play more often than not because you know you want to get paid at the end of the season.
You know what's on the line. You know, maybe you know you're not going to be playing professional football, but
That's
you know
true.
you can make a little bit more bread if you make it into this playoff.
I wonder how much what that payout would be like.
So, all right, some examples. So, for players, winners of the Super Bowl last year, each player on the Eagles earned an extra $171,000. So, clearly not that much, right? Clearly not that much. Conferences receive, again, $4 million for each team that makes the bracket. So, we're probably talking somewhere in the range of not six figures, somewhere between $50,000 to $75,000 per player.
It's a lot of money to take care of a senior who's not playing professional football.
That is a boat ton of money.
You're telling me I graduated and instead of having student debt, where a lot of these just students in general are exiting their fourth year of college with hundreds and hundreds of $1,000s in debt. Instead, the student athlete is coming out on top by $100K.
Who says no? Tina, do you say no to this? Players getting paid for making the playoffs and advancing in it. Who says no?
I would say no.
You would say no to that.
That's a lot of money.
You don't want them to have it?
It's not coming out of your pocket,
Yeah,
Tina.
you don't have to pay them. Tina's like,
show.
I don't know about this, man. I don't know.
What I guess it
Like,
also
I get
does.
it, but I just, like, even NIL is insane.
Yes.
What they're making, they're so young.
You're just
But
anti
again, I'm like 70-30.
Okay.
Maybe 60-40, actually.
What if we took, because that was everybody's problem is they're like, well, what is it going to do with all that money? Well, give him an extra finance class then and teach him if you're that worried about where he's going to spend his money. People are worried about where these young athletes are going to spend their money. Wait till we see what y'all are spending y'all's money on. Because when I saw some of the numbers that apparently these OnlyFans women have been making, where are y'all spending y'all's money? Y'all worried about these 21-year-old dudes. I'm worried about you bigwigs making all this bread because there's no way they're getting that from college athletes.
Yeah, I do agree with
They're like
you.
billionaires. These OnlyFans.
I'm
Come
laughing.
on.
I'm laughing at you. Like, what are you spending right now? And like, as I just bought that like shake, that
Yeah.
that fitness shake plate thing that shakes your body. I'm like, yeah, what am I spending my adult money on?
What are you spending your adult money on? Everybody's like, oh, they're going to make terrible decisions. Like, all right, dude, this is your third trip to Turkey. What operations are going on in your life?
There should be more education funded by these universities for financial literacy.
Yeah, there are, and there should be, and that's why there are player development programs within. Like Florida Atlantic University has a great player development program led by Chris Carter, Regine Hill. I just got done speaking with her about it, where she helps the players learn those life skills, finance skills, brings people in. Like colleges are working on the ground level right now doing those things. We don't have to restrict the amount of money these kids get while they also learn these things.
This would be the nail in the coffin to any non-playoff bowl game.
Oh, it will be over.
If you're saying, okay, I lost, I am bowl eligible, what is that? Who cares? What does that even mean? I didn't make the playoff.
But it's already like that. I mean, look at the Pop-Tart Bowl.
And I don't care about bowl games. I truly don't care about bowl games unless they're in the college football playoff. I know that is sacrilege for anyone who's been a college football fan for the past 20 to 30 years, but I truly don't give a rip. They are exhibition games that have really cool goodie bags, and that's kind of what I get at in terms of these Power 5 conferences, Power 4 conferences, determining whether or not Michigan had a good season last year because they beat Alabama. Yeah. That does nothing for me at all.
The result of the game, CCAT doesn't care about, but he loves the Gasparilla Bowl and the Boca Bowl and all of the other bowl games that we
Yes.
He just doesn't worry about the result of it.
Well, yeah, that does not determine. I hate when people
football.
use bowl game records. That's like, what are you doing there? That's stupid.
Especially nowadays, now that we have the playoff and now that we have like actual things. Now it's like if you use a 12-team playoff record, SEC versus Big Ten, or if you use a playoff in general record, since there used to be 4 teams, I can take that. There's some credence to a lot of that stuff. But I would not jump the gun, rush to conclusion based off anything else. Again, this weekend, we're going to see a game that's going to have a playoff-type feel. Last time we were at Hard Rock Stadium together, CCAT.
Mm-hmm.
Playoff game, Notre Dame, Penn State. We won't talk about the results of that, but Tina's going to talk about the results your body can receive if you tap in with VitaCost.
Amazing results.
Come on.
You have over 400 performance-enhancing supplements that could just help your body, help your nutrition. Again, you don't have to be at the gym 24/7 to go to VitaCost Sports Certified Marketplace. You don't have to be training for a race. You could just be trying to get a little more health conscious and check out VitaCost Sport Certified Marketplace. But of course, if you are at the gym, if you are training, this can only help you.
Yeah.
You can get all of your supplements and nutrition all in one spot. You got reviews there if you want to try something new, maybe look at a new brand. They've got reviews on all those products. You can see what other people are saying that are purchasing them. You can use the code ESPN20, ESPN20 for 20% off your order at VitaCost.com. ESPN20, 20% off at VitaCost Sport Certified Marketplace.
Chris Lemley in the YouTube chat at ESPN West Palm says, don't mind paying them, but don't ever use student athlete again. It's the minor leagues. Fair. All right. They still do have to do work though, so they still are student athletes. But yeah, I don't care about what you call them.
Yeah, we're permeating that kind of culture of part-time student, full-time athlete into like high school, aren't we?
Yeah.
Aren't there schools in the area that have got kids that are like homeschooled and then they play football at this high school?
Most schools.
Yeah.
Most schools in South Florida, it's like none of these kids actually, like the teachers don't even know their names. They're like, oh, who's that? He's a running back?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm kind of happy I didn't go to school during that era.
Yes, that's super strange. Imagine
I liked the social tools that I learned from just being put in that building 7 hours a day around people I do like, I don't like, or I'm different from. I think that shapes you as a person and learns you to deal with things that you're not comfortable with.
But I guess they get those things just specifically through practice and through football. That's what I know.
Football players are all as closely like-minded as you can get when you compare that to theater kids and football kids.
Right. It is extremely, personally speaking, at least, I think it is extremely, detrimental to the development of the athletes. And again, there's going to be a lot of parents that are going to hate to hear me say this, but yes, if that is what y'all got going on, y'all treat them like these tennis and golf players where they just homeschool them and they just do sport. They don't do school, they do sport. I don't like that at all. But then again, it ain't my kids. And it ain't my problem to have to deal with. Until then, of course, we are going to be working in a society with them. And it's like, hey, well, why don't you? Oh, you never learned that skill.
Right. Like, you should filter that sentence because that's going to cause an issue in this social setting. Maybe if you're at the bank or in line for something. Something you have to do no matter what when you are an adult that you might be able to avoid when you are a person who's not going to high school.
Also, I wonder if that might be attributing to some of the stands around here that maybe aren't as packed as I would used to see, because why would I come out, especially if it's a team that's not like a team that I know is going to be really, really good. Like, why would I come out and support a bunch of strangers that just happen to wear our colors?
I'm going to get a diploma that has the logo that is on your uniform. That's our connection right now. That's it.
You're like, who's that guy? You got a roster out at your own high school's football game. You're looking at numbers. You're learning people's names. That's weird.
I was in high school. I was big into our student section, student manager. I loved school spirit when it came to our athletic programs. I would make sure people came to our big-time basketball games. Yeah. We packed our seats just out of blood, sweat, and tears of the student body just by walking down the hallways, printing out the freaking flyer and being like, hey, game tonight. Be there. Wear black. Like, just things like that nature that unless you're in the halls of the high school, you're just not going to get that zeitgeist.
Would you attend a lot of games when you were in the locks at the Ridge?
I would attend. Well, I was cheering at football games.
Okay, yeah.
But even before I was on varsity, I would always attend football games. But that was like the biggest, I would say, sport that like most people would go to. I didn't go to any basketball games.
What was your basketball program good when you were there?
No.
I don't know. I never went.
I just doubt it.
Really?
I mean, basketball in this area has been bad.
I mean, it could be good compared to the teams in your area.
Football is just huge.
Football's big.
Football's huge here.
Football doesn't matter if you're good or bad. Like, it still is that.
It's a Friday, and it's like a Friday night.
Yeah.
That's how you you end your Friday, you start your weekend, you go to the football game.
Yeah. And then you were a varsity cheer for just your senior year or junior, senior?
Just my senior year.
Do you like when, because I saw this debate happen in Aruso and Rizzo, like competitive cheer, sport. You consider varsity cheerleading at a football game sport as well? Or how do you delineate between the two? Because did you do competitive cheer or did you just do
both.
Okay.
I did both.
Was one a sport and one wasn't, or were they both sports?
See, I feel like I see the difference. The difference. Like, I'm going to say it's a sport. And like, I was a flyer. I was being thrown in the air. I got hurt multiple times. So like, I would say that's a sport.
Okay.
But were y'all competing?
Not on the sidelines,
right.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
But
that side of cheerleading isn't a sport.
Yeah, competitive.
Competitive cheer is a sport.
Yes.
It is. Both of them are physical activities and are taxing, and you have to be athletic to do so and all of that. You need skill. But one of them, when you are doing competitive cheer and you're fighting, you're competing for a score, you're doing a routine, there's winners, there's losers.
Yeah.
That's a sport.
No defense, though.
Did you hear the argument that they had about cheerleading being a sport and
wrestling?
Pro wrestling.
Yeah, competitive cheer is more of a sport to me than pro wrestling because
thank you very much.
You are actually competing for wins and losses, not playing out a script.
You're competing in business.
One is performing.
It's very
it's decided already.
Right, it's also
in that
decided.
aspect.
So the sport part of professional wrestling is not that. Then it's like economics. Is it marketing? Are y'all competing in marketing?
You're competing to get the crowd reaction, and you're competing for bookings for the future date.
So that's just as much of a sport as ESPN West Palm is then.
Yeah.
We're theoretically speaking on ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
Kaiser University's flagship campus. The 100-acre residential campus at 2600 North Military Trail in West Palm Beach extends Kaiser University's educational offerings to over 100 degrees. Kaiser University also has an athletic program with 26 national championships, including back-to-back-to-back lacrosse titles, and they just won their first ever national championship for men's tennis. Visit KUSeahawks.com for the latest on the championship flagship campus of Kaiser University.
It's the summer clearance event at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, and they need to sell 250 new Kias by month's end. This week you can see the savings because the factory invoice is right on the windshield of every car in the showroom. Get up to $11,000 off MSRP. New Tellurides from $38,998, and lease the 2025 Kia K4 for just $199 a month with $34.99 due at signing. Plus, get 0% financing and up to $6,000 over KBB value for your trade. Open daily at 7:30 a.m. with no hidden fees and no surprises. Visit GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com today. We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
With approval to KFA, stock number SG005991, MSRP $45,235, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax tag and $999 admin fee. Discount includes all Kia factory rebates to dealer. Negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine. Expires 9/15/25.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
The annual Boca Raton Bowl ABC Supply Company Great Chefs Tailgate Showcase heats up on Wednesday, September 10th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. Join me, Theo Dorsey, at Boca Raton Innovation Campus in Boca Raton as dozens of local chefs, breweries, and cocktail masters serve up their favorite tailgate classics. Tickets are on sale now. It includes all food samplings, beer, wine, cocktails, and soft drinks. Visit spiritofgivingnetwork.org/events to purchase your tickets today.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's DQ Grill and Chill's new Superman Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard! This limited time treat combines DQ's signature soft serve, dyed blue, of course, along with sugar cookie dough, cake batter flavor, and sprinkles. The Superman Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard is available for a limited time only at DQ Grill and Chill with 2 locations, 4828 Lake Worth Road and US 1, just south of North Lake.
The sounds of summer are all around us. Whether it's an epic pool party or that road trip you've always dreamed of. The one sound that's there for every summer moment? The sound of an ice-cold Coca-Cola. This summer, pick up a Coke at your closest retailer and enjoy. Brought to you by Coke Florida, your local Coca-Cola bottler, serving local communities for 10 years.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios, Theo Dorsey is theoretically speaking. Streaming live on YouTube, here's Theo Dorsey.
We are about, an hour and a half away from kickoff to Boise State USF. Week 1 college football underway. Week 1 NFL starts this time next week. We have Cowboys Eagles opening up the season. And who's surprised that we're getting some Cowboys news today?
Whoa, what's the latest? What's the latest? Please dish.
The same stuff, man. All right, here. Let me go back to Shefty.
There's always something.
Several teams have spoken to the Dallas Cowboys about a potential Micah Parsons trade, and for the first time, the Cowboys appear willing to at least listen. Sources tell Todd Archer and Dan Graziano and Adam Schefter. What are they in the group chat?
Yeah.
The hell is that? Why is everybody taking credit for this report?
I think it actually is a group chat.
He said one
insider said, "Hey, I don't want to play favorites, so Archer, Shefty, whatever the third guy's name was,
Dan Graziano,
who
also just predicted the Colts are going to win the AFC South." But continue.
Here's the scoop. This is the lowdown as we stand today. You still, Theo, don't think that Micah Parsons is going anywhere and a deal will be struck between now and Thursday?
Yeah.
A week from now?
I think on Thursday.
You think it'll be broken on Thursday?
Now, the issue that the Cowboys are having here is I do believe that they would prefer to have Micah Parsons practicing this week to get ready for the big game. The difference between Dak Prescott last year and Micah Parsons this year is that Micah Parsons is not practicing. Dak practiced through his contract negotiations, and it wasn't a holdout for him. So, and you can't not practice as a quarterback.
Yeah, I was going to say that feels like just shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah. So, but then again, Micah Parsons could not practice and still play week 1. It just would be rougher on him. It would put him at more risk for injury. You can have a Darrelle Revis situation, or you could be like Aaron Donald, who didn't practice all the way up until he got signed, and the dude was a wrecking ball that year for the Rams. So I don't know.
Now, Micah Parsons can get traded, and it's going to be the biggest news of the week.
That is so stupid. He's not getting traded.
And he's going to make a defense maybe a letter grade better. He will turn a B defense into an A defense. He will turn a C defense into a B defense.
He's not getting traded.
He is.
Stop falling for this
such
crap,
a commodity.
Bro.
And if you can flip Micah Parsons into a whole lot of assets and maybe one good impact player, I think the Cowboys would be stupid not to answer the phone. And apparently they are stupid enough to answer the phone and reply also.
I don't know why they're doing this. Apparently the contract that was proposed to Micah Parsons was like 5 years, $40.5 million per year, and then they haven't talked since. And I don't know, man. I'm not believing this for 1 second. You know, the Cowboys love drama. Cowboys are like the theater kids in school. You talked about the athletes and the theater kids. That's the Cowboys.
No, I think there's something to this one.
No. I mean, that's what they want you to think.
You want to take care of your quarterback, and you want to take care of your quarterback's favorite weapon. Different side of the football here. They hitched their organization in Dak Prescott, so you want to support him with his favorite target. Not too many strings tied to Micah Parsons, and he's got suitors.
Yeah, I know. He's got suitors. Ooh, wow. They're really building some leverage here. They're really building up the entertainment value. I can't wait till they drop the banner. Micah Parsons to sign.
And Dak Prescott did not have as much of a, market as Micah Parsons.
He didn't.
You got to have a full camp with your quarterback.
He was going to hit free agency the next summer and have his way with the market. That was what was about to happen. Russo and Rizzo's next. Football tonight. Go in love. Go in peace. Go enjoy margaritas. The season is kicking off. Keep your home in the win column with EDS Air Conditioning. Right now, qualified customers can score 0% interest for 60 months on a brand new AC. Hot streaks belong on the field, not in your living room. With over 800 Google reviews and a 4.8-star rating, EDS is trusted as the MVP, and it has been since 2006. Visit EDSIsYes.com today. Kick off your game day comfort and don't sweat the small stuff.
Serving clients for over 30 years, Team IP has been